We've been giving you the first alert to this impactful round of rain, snow, and wind since Black Friday, and it's basically playing out according to script. We've got our first alert weather day for tomorrow, initially for rain and snow impacting the morning commute, followed by a gusty wind. We're talking about gusts over 45 miles an hour and the potential for some snow squalls as colder air moves in on that gusty wind. Then for Friday, our second first alert weather day, given it's going to be the coldest air of the season, the wind not as strong as tomorrow, but still gusting to say over 30 miles an hour, will create wind chill values in the teens and even single digits. Not a fan? You don't have to wait too long. By the weekend, the wind begins to subside and temperatures trend a bit milder. More on that in just a moment. Right now, looking live from Torrington, you can see not the best visibility. We've been tracking snow throughout the hills of Litchfield County. Snow actively coming down from Windsor Locks, where we're at 35 degrees there at Bradley Airport. Meanwhile, in southeastern Connecticut from New London, just plain old rain, chilly rain, 43 degrees with a southwest wind at 18 miles an hour. So first alert live radar, basically near 84 and points northwest. We're talking about snow southeast of 84 along the shoreline, just rain at this point. And this is going to really be how things unfold through the overnight hours. That line could move around just a little bit, sinking a little bit farther southward. But where we're seeing snow, visibility down to 5 miles or less. Where we're seeing rain, not much with regard to reduction in visibility throughout southern and southeastern Connecticut. Temperatures along the shoreline were in the upper 30s and low 40s. Inland is chilly as the low 30s across the northwest hills. Again, 37 Hartford, 39 right now in Willimantic. We've got this southwesterly wind, and this is why, with this change in wind direction, that we're not going to see, of course, all snow from beginning to end, as this is sending some milder air into Connecticut. And these are the most recent sustained winds, between 5 and 15 miles an hour. At 9 o'clock, we had a wind gust to 43 miles an hour in the Groton, New London area. So, for instance, we've seen upwards of 1/4 of an inch or so of rain already. That's what Roger in Wethersfield has been reporting. You can see more precipitation off to our west that will continue spreading in our direction through the overnight hours. So here's first alert futurecast as we take it past 11. Periods of snow throughout a good portion of interior Connecticut, rain coastal southeast as we head past the morning commute time, looking for the widespread nature to begin tapering off and perhaps even to see a few breaks in the clouds. And then the wind changes direction, becoming west and northwesterly behind a cold front. It's then that the wind could gust to over 45 miles an hour, and that's also when we could start to see that possibility for some snow squalls. Then we trend a bit clearer as we head toward sunset. So tomorrow we're going to be waking up to snowfall totals in the 2 to 5 inch range across the hills of northwest and northeast Connecticut. Very elevation dependent. The higher you go, the higher side of the range. Coating to 2 inches, greater Hartford area, elsewhere inland, and then little to no accumulation along the shoreline. So by tomorrow afternoon, wind gusts again, 40, 45, perhaps even close to 50 miles an hour in some locations. And we're looking at temperatures tomorrow reaching the 35 to 40 degree range inland, low 40s on the shoreline. But when you factor in that wind, it is going to feel much colder, especially as we head toward and past sunset. Tomorrow, wind chill values going from the 20s into the teens. So first alert futurecast for Friday, we're going to be waking up to sunshine. Clear conditions, but by Friday morning, when you factor in the cold air that's going to be arriving with the wind chill values between 5 and 15 degrees. By the afternoon, still only in the teens. So tomorrow we do have that wind advisory in effect. The wind begins to slacken a bit on Friday, gust to over 30 miles an hour. Still a bit breezy, back above freezing. Sun and clouds on Saturday, back in the 40 to 45 degree range on Sunday, partly to mostly sunny. Mid 40s for Monday with a chance for some late day showers. Then we're in the 50s by Tuesday into Wednesday of next week.